Hello my friends, and welcome back to my channel. As you can hear, I am still having a cold, but I think you can still hear me, what I'm saying, I hope. So I thought we could do another page today in our little journal. So just let's start. A little bit of collage first, just so we have a nice way to have a beginning of the page. Like the feeling of the layering. I did some sewing in front of the TV last night, so I did some embroidered clusters. I'm not sure if they will be used today, but it's always nice to have a stash of small embroidered pieces to add if needed. Sometimes I spontaneously sit down and do something with my journals, and then I like to have these done. So I can take 15-20 minutes and just enjoy the crafting for a little while. I don't need to have so much time to prepare. I can just sit down and make. I'm putting matte medium on to the page, that way I can paint on top of it. Liquitex matte medium, acrylic mediums. Using a little bit of gouache. You can use whatever white color you have if you want to do something similar. Acrylic or any other craft paint. Even shark paint is totally okay. I'm just making this a little bit lighter because I'm going to paint some roses on top of them. So it has dried, and I think we can start putting on some flowers on it. And I think I will go with the small one first. This is a number 3. I will try to get a little better of telling you what things I use. I get questions about that because I'm not so particularly neat about that. I don't think so much about what I use. And I guess that's why I forget to tell you what colors and things I use. The color I use now is a blend, of course. Why do it simple? So it's turquoise, it's Indian 3 in blue, and some Payne's grey and Van Dyke brown. I like to blend and get my own colors. And I never measure what I do. I just put it on my palette and play with it until it's kind of having that tone that I like. Now I'm blending some sap green and black to get a muted green for some leaves. We're going to layer some color on top of this, so it will be a bit darker. So we will just dry this and then continue. I have learned better late than never that it's so much more beautiful if you layer your watercolor. So start with a thin layer and make a base, and then put 1, 2 or 3 layers on top of your paintings. That will make your paintings look more alive. And you can kind of paint a little bit beside the other paint. I'm using the same kind of colors but with less water. And in the end you can just go on in with a layer that almost is without water. You can dry off your brush a little bit, and then when you go out into your paint you can just put down that lines that will show what you have, what your flowers is shaped, how your flower is. I can't speak today. I think it's because my nose is blocked. Sorry. It's I'm that kind of person that hates when my nose is filled with things, so I can't breathe. I can't think when I can't breathe. So I'm doing the same with the green, going in with the same kind of color but with less water. Don't make it difficult. Just put your down, you see, I can't speak. Put down your color and leave it. Don't fuss and make more lines than you need. Let the paint work and do its thing. That's often the most effective ways to do it. You can see that it's roses, and that's good enough. Don't need to do any masterpieces. We are having fun with our roses, and that's okay. So a bit more drying, and then we can continue. Looks like this, and I think I'm going to go in with my ink pen and just do some small lines to kind of make it more clear what's what. And I'm not using lines all the way. I'm doing a few strokes here and there just to, so I'm not outlining everything. Just a few strokes so it can show a little better where I have painted and which way the blades or the pedals is going. Nothing much, but still makes it a little bit more clear. And then I think I will add a little bit of gold. I'm not sure where, but I think I will go more like kind of on the picture. It looks like a really old picture of some houses. There is water and some flowers, so maybe a little bit on the roses. Less is more in this case. And I will link this digital that I used as a background in the description box. It's a digital called Fragments, and it's different pieces of old wallpaper, not mine. So I will link her Etsy shop below, and she's a very helpful lady. When I had my computer fixed and didn't load my papers right away, she contacted me and asked if I needed help. So she sent me PDF instead of the JPEG that we used to get them in, so I could download them on my phone instead. So very helpful lady, and I'm so grateful for that. So I will link that below. These are my small wishing threads that are paper and textile and laces that are put together with threads. If you like to do these and need some help, I have a little small cheap mini course in my Etsy shop, and I will link that too. There are several people that are selling these as courses, so I didn't want to give it away for free, of respect for those that actually need to do it as a living. So I'm just going to add a little piece of this old paper on it. And to not overdo this little journal, I'm not going to put anything bulky on this page. I'm actually going to say that this one is done. So that was today's page, and I hope you will get a really nice Saturday evening, and I will see you soon again. Bye bye from Sweden.